Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we have two very sudden, urgent rehousings that I wanted to get done. First, let's start with the camel spider. So a lot of you guys keep asking me if the camel spider is still alive, and yes, he is still alive, but he is not doing great. And he hasn't been doing great for a very long time. In fact, last night when I checked on him, and pretty much every time when I check on him, I expect for him to kind of be... But to my surprise, I found that he was alive, and I also found out he was living with like at least 12 little beetles. Now these beetles are something that I have seen in his enclosure before. It was a few weeks ago I saw there were two really weird little green beetles with red legs. So of course I freaked out, and then I did a little bit of research and I found that they are called red-legged hand beetles, and they are apparently very prevalent throughout the world, originating from Africa, but they tend to infest dog food and museum collections and attach themselves to bone and fish. They're not dangerous or anything, but they are a nuisance, and I did have some real bones inside of his enclosure. But the thing is I didn't realize they were in there for so long because they had been living inside of the bones. I bought these bones from a vendor at a reptile show, and it's not their fault. In fact, they might possibly use them to clean the bones, and that could be how they came into my life like this. So that is why we are rehousing the camel spider, and I'm gonna put together a little something nice for it, even though I don't think he really has years ahead of him. The other urgent rehousing that we have to get done is something I am quite honestly dreading: emerald skeleton. And look at this mold. Now this literally just erupted within the past 2 days. I watered everybody about 2 days ago, and I always get this enclosure extra good because, as you know, this species does like a little bit of moisture. Well, we literally have just exploded with mold. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take this apart and rehouse this little guy. Be nice. Okay, let's get started. This thing is probably a quick little guy, and I just don't want to risk anybody getting loose. Okay. Now it actually doesn't look like we have any mold issues in this whatsoever. Oh, this is all molded. Wow. I'm gonna have to replace the whole thing. Okay. I'm really like bummed. I'm so bummed that this piece of cork is ruined. This was like one of my favorite pieces that I ever got because it was like perfect, and that really stinks. So yeah. Anyway, I dumped the new substrate that I already put in there because I didn't want mold spores to risk exploding in this new one too. I am trying to make a little bit of a hide this way to make it similar to the old way I had it set up. I think that looks pretty neat. All right. We are like in a hole. We gotta get our little friend out. Alright, I'm sorry, I know. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a leg. Let's go backwards. Go backwards. Just go back. No! Does not want to leave its corner. Okay, it was really difficult to get out. This thing is so funky, I guess you could say. But let's try to get it to go into its new home. Okay. Come on. This is the most stubborn tarantula that I've ever freaking seen, you guys. It's like hanging onto the cup. Like, this is seriously the strongest spider that I think I've ever touched, and it's like not gonna move. I know you're scared, but just get out of the cup. You guys, it's like seriously, like it will not move. That is crazy. I've never seen such a strong spider before.
One eternity later.
I guess so that I don't stress it out any more than I already have, because that was stressful for both of us, I'm just gonna leave the cup in here and let it come out on its own. This one's easy because we're not the most lively. Now, I stressed it out a lot last night when I rehoused it, so I'm not gonna pull it out today, but as you see, its abdomen is pretty flat and it just does not look like it's in the best shape ever. Alright, so there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video if you did. Subscribe if you're not and you want to be. Don't forget that I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much. It's at tarantula.kat. You can go follow me there. And don't forget the Show Me Snakes reptile. And don't forget that the Show Me Snakes Tarantula Takeover show is in like 4 weeks or something. It's gonna be a blast. Here's some info. Hope to see you there. And I will see you guys in my next video. See ya.